This video discusses a disturbing and violent crime. Viewer discretion is advised. On July 1st, 1982, the body of a young girl was found in a rural field off the freeway in Baytown, Texas. Her body was transported to the coroner's office, where the coroner had determined that the young girl had died from being strangled hours before her body was found. The coroner had estimated that her age was probably from 15 years old to 20 years old. She was a young girl with red hair and freckles and blue eyes. She was 5'3" and 130 pounds. She was wearing brown corduroy pants. She was also wearing a brown Western-style rodeo shirt with an embroidered design on the pockets. The coroner had also noticed that the girl had a surgery scar on her foot and was a severe nail biter with unerupted wisdom teeth. Even though she was still recognizable, no one in town recognized her at all, and she was listed as a Jane Doe. Her death was ruled as a homicide. Her body was eventually buried in a pauper's graveyard in Houston, Texas, where she lingered for decades. Her body was eventually dug up in year 2011 to obtain DNA evidence, only to be returned to the graveyard right after. In the summer of year 2013, an elderly couple entered information about their daughter into the online missing persons database. Their daughter had been missing for over 30 years. Her name was Michelle Garvey, and she had ran away from the town of New London, Connecticut on June 1st, 1982, when she was 14 years old, just 2 days before her 15th birthday. In January of 2014, the Jane Doe from Texas was identified as Michelle Garvey. Michelle's body was eventually dug up, and her remains were returned to New London, Connecticut for burial. After being returned from Texas to Connecticut, Michelle Garvey's body was reburied by her family on March 1st, 2014, in Montville, Connecticut, in the St. Patrick's Cemetery, which is now her final resting place. Even though the mystery of what became of Michelle Garvey has now been solved for her family, many questions about her case still remain unanswered, besides who had killed her and why. To start with, why did Michelle run away? Was she having problems at home with her family? Was she being bullied in school? Was she just really rebellious? Or did she just not like her hometown at all and wanted to leave? Also, what were the circumstances of her disappearance? Did her parents walk into her bedroom one day and saw that she was gone? Did it seem like she was planning on running away the whole entire time? Or did she leave the house after an argument with her parents and never came back? I distinctly remember seeing in a video that Michelle had supposedly had a history of running away. Where did she run away to? Did she come home by herself, or was it the police who always brought her home? And who did she run away with? Did she run away with friends? Or did she run away with truck drivers? Or did she just hitchhike and run away by herself? Also, why did Michelle go to Texas? It is never mentioned if she had any friends or family there. Did she have a relationship with someone that her parents did not know of? Michelle Garvey's killer has still not been found yet to this day. To a young girl who will forever be missed by her parents, may Michelle Garvey rest in peace, and may her spirit run freely through the Summerlands for eternity.